A woman noticed something odd while boarding. The cabin, which should have been bustling, had only a handful of passengers during the boarding process. It wasn't until she spotted the luggage being loaded outside that she finally felt a sense of relief. Little did she know, terrifying events were just beginning. Her daughter had been unusually quiet ever since they boarded. Once the plane started climbing, she comforted her daughter, suggesting she rest for a bit. But when Daisy opened her eyes, her daughter was nowhere to be seen in the cabin. She figured her daughter had just gone to the bathroom alone, yet after checking later, there was still no sign of her. Unease started to creep into Daisy's heart. She approached a flight attendant to ask about the situation, only to be told that her daughter hadn't boarded at all. Daisy was instantly confused. She and her daughter had clearly boarded together, but now she was being told she was the only one who had. So Daisy kept searching the cabin, nearly checking every inch. When she returned to her seat and saw the teddy bear, she knew things were far from simple. Strangely enough, the passengers around her also claimed they hadn't seen her daughter board. At that moment, a flight attendant appeared and offered to help Daisy search via the PA system. 10 minutes went by, and there was still no sign of the girl. Daisy's anxiety hit its peak. The flight attendant beside her comforted her, saying they would inform the captain to conduct a search. Helpless, Daisy had no choice but to trust them. However, half an hour passed, and the search hadn't started. Despair began to settle in. When she tried asking the surrounding passengers again, their responses remained the same. They hadn't seen her daughter. Just then, another flight attendant suddenly appeared, looking as if they were hiding something, and called away the one beside Daisy. Daisy quickly followed, only to learn something even more terrifying. "We can't find any registration record for your daughter. It's impossible." Daisy insisted she still had the boarding pass and rushed back to the cabin to look for it, but no matter how hard she searched, the boarding pass was nowhere to be found. Now, no matter how she explained, the flight attendants thought she was mentally unstable. Daisy's emotions grew increasingly fraught. She was convinced her daughter was in danger. In a panic, she ran toward the cockpit, but before she could knock a few times, she was stopped by a detective behind her. After hearing that Daisy had an urgent matter, the detective offered to help her speak to the captain. Soon, the captain was briefed on the situation. He asked Daisy if she had a mental illness. Daisy admitted she did, but only mild depression, nothing that would cause hallucinations. Due to copyright restrictions, this is as far as we can take you with this movie. Its name is Air Crisis.